Hello again, this is Mrs. Cariddi. I wanted to check out the online textbook material. If you scroll down to number 3 where it says online textbook, click, it will bring you to the page that is linked to your online learning center that connected to the textbook and the online textbook, the ebook itself. We're first going to look at the online learning center. This is a picture of your textbook. You should have one at home and a class set that you can use when you're in my class. If you click here, you'll find lots of material that is connected to the textbook that will help you to study. If I decide I want to look at chapter 5, and then I choose lesson 5, and you can choose any chapter or lesson we're studying, up will come these activities to help you study. There are extra example, group activity cards, the personal tutor, and self-check quizzes. The personal tutor is great. If you miss class, or you don't understand how I explain something and you want somebody else to explain it, you can go right here to the personal tutor, and the personal tutor will explain an example to you. For this lesson, they actually have 6 lessons. If we look at example number 2, it's Mr. Hardesty, and he is going to explain how you multiply 3 times 2/5. I'm going to start it by clicking on the green arrow. I'll let you hear his voice, and then I'm going to move it ahead a little bit so you can see how it looks while he's checking it. And that should show you what it does.
This is Mr. Hardesty. In our next example, we'll use multiplication with fractions. And we can do that by putting it over 1. 3 over 1 is another way to write 3. This is helpful. 3 times 2
So again,
is 6.
he's going to go through the whole
We can
example.
also express this.
If you get to the end of the example and you don't understand what he's done, you can X out of it and either review it again or choose one of the other examples. But it's a great place to go if you're not understanding a lesson. That's the personal tutor. The self-check quizzes pop up. They are 5 questions over the chapter and lesson you choose. If you get stuck, they all have a little hint. You click on the hint, it gives you the hint. When you get done with your answers, you just click check it at the bottom and it will tell you how many you got right. If we go back, this is at our website, our class website. Perhaps you don't have your textbook at home and you're not in the school, so you can't borrow one from my classroom. Maybe you're at grandma's or the babysitter's or some other place that doesn't have the textbook, but you need the textbook to do your homework. There is an e-line version of your textbook and it has everything your textbook has. All you have to do is copy the code here, click here, and this page will come up. It's asking you to paste in the code you copied. You can do that, then submit. The book is loading. It may take a little while, but eventually it pops up. If you have trouble the first time, try again. Sometimes the site is down and being worked on, but it should come back within a couple of minutes. Table of contents, perhaps we look at chapter 2. Let's move it ahead a few pages. You can also do that by page numbers. And here's a nice page. It has some examples and some questions for you to do. If you can't see it, if you come up here to Fit Page and hit the plus sign, it's going to get bigger so you can read the questions. Obviously, you can shrink it with the minus sign, but it does have all the pages of your book at home and all the information that you need to do your homework. So that pretty much covers on what you can use your online textbook for. I hope you have a good day.